Are you a hip hop dancer? Are you a breaker? Are you a popper? Are you a locker? Hey, hey, hey. And do you want to know about the most common lower body injuries within the hip hop styles? Then you are here on the right channel. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Stanley, aka the Injury Nomad. For the last 20 years, I've practicing different hip hop dance styles like new school and breaking. And of course, I've practicing also my other sport, parkour, both. All these sports I have practiced for the last 20 years. 10 years ago, when I was 20, I had so many injuries from my ankle, from my knee, from my hips, my lower back, almost every part in my lower body. For 10 years long, I was searching for quick fixes, this fitness tip, this fitness system, going from physical therapist to chiropractic. I've done them all, even some surgeries. And then 3 years ago, I asked myself, Stanley, do you want to keep it like this? I say like, no. So then I was on a journey to repair myself and to train myself in a new way I never did before. 3 years later, it's now 2024, almost 2025, and I feel stronger and better than ever before. And also, beginning of this year, I came with an idea like, Stanley, your new mission is to help other dancers that are injured, doesn't matter if they have one injury or a lot of injuries, to help them out through education and guidance, what I didn't have back in the days. And if you are injury free, then also welcome for you how to stay injury free. All right, this is my wonderful, beautiful assistant. We're gonna call him Trevor. If you are a dancer, you have like crazy nickname. This is Sticky Trevor. We're gonna start from the beginning, from the ground up. So what is the first joint that is touching the ground? If you say the feet, triple points for you. The feet. So the feet is touching the ground first. Bam. Yeah. So imagine, let's take an example from a hip hop dancer. Yeah? You're bouncing, you're bouncing, you're moving, you're moving, you're moving. Bam, 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 bam. And then this can happen. You put your feet on the ground, and this can happen. Bam. Your ankle, bam. Sprayed ankle. Did you know in professional dance, this is one of the top 3 injuries on the professional level and also in the general level with dancing, sprained ankle. So imagine you have your ankle is doing like this motion, bam. Little muscles, your tendons are all gonna be, some gonna be, how do you say, a little bit ripped off, some gonna be overstretched. And this is a very horrible feeling. A lot of dancers have this, especially if you have shoes that don't have good support, or if you are dancing on your bare feet or on your socks. Sprayed ankle. Of course, we have Trevor. We go to the back. We have the back of the feet, the Achilles. So the Achilles is this muscle behind, like this thing. The Achilles, scientists are saying that Achilles is the most strongest tendon in the whole body. I can imagine why. You are walking forwards, backwards, sideways, and that's only walking. You're sprinting, you're jumping. And if you make it more specific, you have like top rocking, you have bouncing, you have like going level change, up, mid, more mid, going down and bouncing here, bam, bam. You put a lot of pressure there. And because you are overusing this tendon a lot, not only during training. Maybe you are like a dancer that have every weekend a battle. Or for your career, you have every weekend a performance. Maybe you have every day a performance and a battle. So how higher you are with dancing, how more strain you put on your tendon, on your Achilles. That is not being addressing too much what I've saw. So you have a muscle here between the knee and the ankle. It's called the tibialis. So here you have your shin, and between your ankle and your knee you have your tibialis muscle. And this tibialis muscle is right in front of your shin bone. The major function of this muscle is to absorb the energy of the ground, or shock absorbers. Yes, that's a good word. Shock absorbers. So imagine you're bouncing, and you go forwards. When I'm making the forwards motion, bam, bounce. Even when I'm doing this, bam, already I feel it in my shin. Not because it's hurting, but because I feel it activating. And a lot of dancers, and many sports, and running, and football, and American football, and basketball, a lot of where you use your feet a lot, over and over again, you're using these muscles so much because people don't train and strengthen and flex and doing flexibility training for this muscle. Because of that, you can get shin splints. I had this 10 years ago during my sprint trainings. It was horrible. Even when I came out of bed, I was sitting, when I did this, boom, boom. When I was sitting on my bed, oh, it was horrible. It was not nice feeling. So this is the third one, shin splints. Fourth one, jumpersknee. You hear the two words, jumpersknee. Most commonly, you jump a lot and you put a lot of pressure on your knee. One of the reasons, because your shins are not strong enough to take that force for your knee. Or even another one, that your quads are not strong enough to also take this impact. Jumpersknee can start off with a very easy movement to cause this injury. It can be like this, bam, 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 bam. So imagine, this happens a lot in crumping. Crumping there, bam, bam. They stomping, bam, 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 bam. Because of this, you put also a lot of pressure on your knee. Or if you are more like an explosive athlete, like myself, I'm more an explosive athlete, go bam, 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 bam. A lot of jumping. If your knee is not strong enough, your ligaments cannot hold it. So you can overuse your knees a lot with jumping movement and walking and bouncing and up rocking, top rocking, level changes. Your ligaments, your patella, your meniscus, all those little tendons and those little muscles within your kneecap cannot hold it. And this is also one of those horrible injuries, because a lot of dancers need surgery. Knee. Beautiful, eh? It's wonderful. Right, then we go to the back. Go to the hammies. Weak hamstrings. So what I see most common is one of these two cases. That someone's hamstrings are very powerful. That they can do like this explosive movement. Go like this. Going jumping. Bouncing. But they are so explosive, put so much tension on their hamstrings that their hamstrings, especially like this part here, like that's attached behind your knee, that part can be very irritating because you are very powerful and explosive and you have a lot of strength within, but you don't have a lot of flexibility within that your hamstrings are too short. That is all like one of those common things. What also can be is more the opposite. This is more for applying for people who are flexible from natural, that's within the genetics, but that they are like too flexible for the hamstring, so that they can do like this, bam, they can stretch their leg very high, but they are not strong in that end position. So that can also sometimes occur. So weak hamstrings, let's call it weak hammies, because hammies is a better word. Okay, last region of the lower body is the hips. So what I also see is, because I'm a hip hop dancer myself, like a new styler, I had beginning of this year or through my whole career as a hip hop dancer, I was bouncing. In the beginning it's like you're very stiff, you're going like this. But when you're more comfortable, you can move your body more, you know? Go different ways. And you can go even level change, go like more mid, more low, bam, bam, bam. And you can go even like lower, bam, 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 bam. All right, put in comments how nice my bounce is. But because you are in this squat position the whole time, your quads become very strong, your hips become also very strong. But your hip muscles, your hip flexors, these are the muscles on the front of the leg attached to your lower back, to like here, this part, is getting be shortened. And because your body is getting be shortened, your body is not stretched out. Because it's not stretched out, you get a lot of like hip problems. You need to compensate, because like now you're gonna squat like normally you stand like this, but because of all the bouncing, you're a little bit maybe gonna stand more like this. Or maybe the back of the hip is too shortened because of bouncing. Bam, bam. Inflexible hips. Okay, so let's wrap it up. We have discussed today about the different injuries: sprained ankle, shin splints, jumpersknee, weak hamstrings, and inflexible hips. Put in the comments which of these injuries, or if you have all of these injuries, put it in the comment. And also put in the comments, what did it cause this? We will discuss next week in the next video how to address these injuries. My name is Stanley, the Injury Nomad, signing out. Have a nice day.